Will you believe me if I told you that somebody got a miracle? Not just anyhow miracle. She was barren for 7 years. And for her just acting a drama in the church, she gave birth to twins. Somebody that was barren for 7 years, just for acting a drama in the church. I'm sure if I told you, you will now say, is it true? Are you sure? I'm sure that's the question that you reply me. But I want you to watch this video. I witnessed this by myself. I saw this. If I didn't saw this lady rehearsing in the church, Stream of Joy Abuja, if I didn't saw this lady last year Christmas carol night, she was acting Mary. Of course, we all know about the story of Joseph and Mary, when Mary was about to give birth to Jesus Christ, and all those drama that took place and all those things. That was her part that she was acting. I want you to hear from the horse's mouth. Listen to this lady. Her name is Mrs. Choma. She's in choir department in our church. Their atmosphere that gives birth to miracles. That's why you have to be sensitive in the realm of the spirit. Their atmosphere that is responsible for a particular outcome or a particular result that you are desiring. Who could believe that? Who could believe that this lady acting? She didn't even want to act the drama. The choir director told her, she now said she reluctantly acted the drama. But in the process of acting the drama, she got a revelation and she acted herself into the miracle that she received today. She was acting Mary. Of course, this is someone that was barren for 7 years. And you are telling her to act like a pregnant woman. She hasn't even had any miscarriage. She has not even pregnant to say, okay, I took in and I had miscarriage. No. She has not. And you're telling her to act a pregnant woman. But at the process, she got a revelation. I saw her crying. I saw when we were preparing, of course, it was 31st night, so protocol department, we were preparing and they were rehearsing. I saw her rehearsing. But during the process of the drama, she got to a point that she was crying. We didn't know why she was crying. Well, let me not talk too much. But I want you to watch this testimony. I'm sure some of you will be blessed through this testimony.
What God cannot do does not exist. Got married in 2016. And I've never gotten pregnant once in these 7 years. Never. I and my husband, we've tried everything medically possible, everything you can think of, everything. We're at the point of, I had gone to make inquiries for surrogacy. When I went, they told me 25 million. And my husband said, don't worry, we'll go about it, we'll do it. But within me, I said, how? 25 million. In November, after a procedure I had, I took a week. I decided to take a week to rest before resuming church activities. And one of those, that week, my MD called me. And he said, Choma White, I want you to play the role of Mary in the Christmas carol that was coming up. That was last year. And I told him, MD, I can't. I'm not supposed to come out this week. I just want to rest. And he insisted, but I kept refusing. And then I heard in my spirit, this could be it. And I told him, okay. When is the rehearsal? And he told me. I said, okay. I started coming for the rehearsals. During the rehearsals, so my sisters will take pictures of me with my tummy and they'll send to me. And I always pray with those pictures. On that carol day, I was not supposed to cry on stage, but I found myself crying. And I was telling God, this is my case, I'm acting. Will you let this happen to me? After that, before I think my brother traveled out, he met with Papa. I told him, please, if you can show Papa my picture, let him just speak a word over me. And he did. He came back and he told me, Papa said, may the Lord grant you your heart desires. And I said, amen. I held on to it. That was in December. 31st of December, after NSPPD. While Papa was still talking before testimonies, I felt a nudge to pack all my prayer requests and print out and everything for that year and keep it aside. I did that. I rushed to the study room. I started reprinting new ones for 2023. And I told God, Barrenness ends this 31st. I'm not carrying it over. I did that. On the 1st, we had 2 services here. I streamed online. And during the offering, Papa normally would pray. But that day he said, first service, he said, declare over your seed. And I prayed over my seed. I said, God, just give me a baby. Answer my prayers. This is 2023. And the second service, after the second service, he said, may the Lord do something for you that will prove to you that January has started well, something like that. And I said, mine is just implantation bleeding. That's the only way I would know. That same day, in the evening, while I was just seeing a movie, and I wanted to go ease myself, while in the restroom, I saw brownish stop substance in my liner. And I was wondering, I said, is my period trying to come out? God, no, you can't do this to me on the 1st of January. I was praying in the restroom, and then I heard a voice say, you asked for implantation bleeding. What if this is it? I finished that one. I was just watching myself. It wasn't like period. It was just for a few days and it stopped. That, and then I heard in my spirit, thou hast wrestled with God and with man and has prevailed. And I had peace. I went and cleaned up. I turned off my data for that day. I went to bed. The next day, I tested positive. Pregnancy, first time in 7 years. 2 days to my 70th anniversary. We started the journey 5 weeks into it. I started spotting. It was on a Sunday. I was streaming online. I started spotting. I called my nurse and she said, just watch it. If it's a lot, you can go to the hospital. I packed my things and I started going. We went to the hospital. I was still listening to the service. Papa was preaching. We got in, they checked me and then admitted me. My first scan was supposed to be on the Friday. I was okay. Thursday evening, I started bleeding. It wasn't spotting, I was bleeding. I was bleeding out clots. And I was telling God, that period, Papa will always say, what God started, you will complete. I held on to it. I said, God, you cannot give me this after 7 years and allow the devil to take it. After that, on the 7th, on the Friday, the next day, I went in for my scan. My husband was not even in the country. I went in. I was just praying. I was just saying what God cannot do does not exist inside. When the doctors checked, she checked. And she said, well, I see a heartbeat. And she said, oh, I see a second heartbeat. And that's how the journey continued. It went like that smoothly until when I put to bed. And then when they checked me, they said, oh, your 2 cm gone. And that's how we went into the theater. But before they even started the operation, I was 6 cm gone. And the babies came out. I've come to return all the glory to Roy. The babies are here physically. A boy and a girl. Hey! Mama, take them up. Show them.